talk to me about Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, so my next one is that Kenny Pickett is going to throw more passing touchdowns than Justin Fields. And you look at where they're going in drafts, there's about 10 rounds between them. And this goes back again to the point about what I was just saying. Kenny Pickett, the Steelers let him down last year. They waited to put him in until a tough run of games where he faced the Jets, the Bills, the Bucks, the Dolphins, the Eagles, Saints, and Bengals in his first 7 games. There's plenty of good defenses in there. He managed 3 passing touchdowns, 8 interceptions across that time, and he only went on to throw 6 touchdowns across his whole 12 games in the fantasy season, which he's just primed for a bounce back. You know, his low touchdown rate of 1.7% was the 660th lowest rate among quarterbacks to start 10 games or more since the year 2000. That's at 679, so it was really bad. But it feels so easy to project Kenny Pickett to go from like 1.7 touchdown rate to sort of 3.4, like double that rate. And league average over the last 3 seasons for quarterbacks who've started 10 games or more has been 4.5%. So I'm not even betting on him to be league average. I'm just betting on him to be better than he was last year and get to over 20 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Justin Fields, he had 1.1 passing touchdown per game. He had 17 total, which was 17th most. But I've got much more belief in this Steelers offense than I do the Bears. The Bears, they're still rebuilding. Yes, they went out and got DJ Moore, who is by far the best wide receiver that Justin Fields has ever played with. But DJ Moore isn't a prolific red zone option. You know, we've never seen him score touchdowns at a good rate. Like, you know, it's always, I believe it's like 4, 5 per year is the absolute max for DJ Moore. And he just doesn't seem to earn them in that area. They've got a couple of tight ends who it sounds like they're going to lean on. Even Robert Tonyan, Bears beat reporters, are talking up as somebody that they'll lean on in the red zone. So I just don't see them being a prolific passing attack yet. Justin Herbert ranked 56 in EPA last year among 57 quarterbacks, and that's like an efficiency metric. He just wasn't good at passing the ball. And this year, yeah, I think the Steelers' offense is going to be in enough situations where they can score 2 or 3 touchdowns per game more often than the Bears will be.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I absolutely love this one. I'm very jealous that I didn't get to steal it as mine, because I think that it's one of those that sounds really spicy and sounds really hot takey, but actually is really logical in that I think they're, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if both offenses put up similar numbers. I wouldn't be shocked if both offenses put up similar volume of touchdowns. But I think this Steelers offense is going to be Kenny Pickett led. And I think that it's going to be Kenny Pickett led in the red zone. You just look at the weapons of, you know, as you listed there, you've got Pat Frometh, you've got George Pickens, you've got Diontae Johnson that can get open at will. Whereas I think that this Bears offense is going to lean around that run game in the red zone. And so I think it sounds hot takey, but I think it makes absolute perfect sense.